guys, Nick here, and want to shoot a video talking about the often common challenges that we face as creative entrepreneurs. What does that mean? That means that we're people who ideas tend to always spark us, but we also are people who are big visionaries, right? We're very committed to our vision. We're very driven. We know what we want. We know how we want it, and we're willing to do whatever it takes, even have tons of sleepless nights and invest every penny we have to help manifest that dream. Well, obviously, I am one of those people. And lately it's just a lot of transformation going on in my life of things that I'm pursuing and developing and creating and getting a lot of like guidance and coaching on because I feel like I'm walking into new territory and a whole new dimension in my life. And I just thought about it the other day. I'm like, it's amazing how we have one goal, right? And my one goal is to speak life into people in whatever forms possible, right? Whether through video or podcasting, through social media connections, live events, whether I'm talking to kids in school or speaking on platforms to corporate companies, whomever. But the reality is it's one goal, and that is to speak life through various forms to reach, tons of people, whether it's talking about business or personal development or whatever. But the reality is although you have this one goal, this is where you want to be, this is where you are, but there's like different various obstacles that you have to go through to get there. And when you think about the whole concept of entrepreneurship and being a business owner, who you're developing a foundation. It requires other skill sets. It requires working and collaborating with people who are good in certain areas where you're not. It requires managing a staff of people. It requires dealing with financial obligations and so many other things. I will be honest and tell y'all, it can be so flippin' frustrating going through all these little choppy parts in the middle to get to where you ultimately want to be. But what's the solution? You know what? The solution is you got to keep on trucking because it's a part of the process. There's a guy who came and spoke at a church, and he talked about success is in the process, not in the event, right? So a lot of us look at it and we say, well, my goal is to get here. And we always feel like all we want is to get here. But the reality is what happens in the in-between. What happens in the in-between is what makes the difference when you have that platform, when you are speaking, what you're talking about, who you're talking to. That journey is what makes the difference to the power and the impact of your messaging. And I can't sit here and tell you that it is fun all the time. Sometimes I'm like, Lord, right? Come on, God. Like, we done got clear a long time ago of what this assignment is and what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, can we just get to it, right? And for whatever reason, it's just been an endless amount of processes to get through and go through and hurdles. I feel like I'm like in the Ironman race, right? Or even just on a smaller scale, the Spartan race, where you are going through a 10-mile period of climbing walls and climbing through mud and, underneath an electrical fence, trying not to get electrocuted. And, it's the weather is working against you. It's cold outside or whatever it may be. But there's so many elements that we go through just to get to the destination. And it is a part of the process. I feel like I've been always working on something. Like, where in the heck is it? Like, what in the world is going on? Why can't we just get to it? And for whatever reason, I know that every single aspect of what I'm encountering and going through is going to be the game changer on that platform. And it already is, right? My conversation is way more in depth today than it was a year ago because I can feel the challenges that we face as entrepreneurs when we want more, when we want to accomplish more, and when we want to grow bigger and our vision is bigger. Because the reality is, guys, if your vision is not bigger than you, it's just not big enough. The truth is that our vision has to encompass an alignment or reflect an alignment of other people whose talents can help get us there. I actually just read an article from T.D. Jakes about his book, Instincts. It was in the Essence edition in Essence magazine, and he talked about that. He said the difference between people who are able to grow beyond their abilities, and those who pretty much just throw their dreams on hold and bury them, are the people who don't know how to leverage the resources and talents of other people. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm still learning how to do that. It's hard sometimes to manage a business when all you want to do is go like be the beacon, the voice, like the creation person. But in this process, for what it's worth, I know that it is a part of that platform message. So I want to inspire and encourage and just empower all of you entrepreneurs out there today who feel that way. You're like, gosh darn it, can I just get to what I'm supposed to be doing and stop having to deal with all of this nonsense in between? Because I'm telling you, I feel that way. And sometimes I'm just want to throw my hands up and be like, forget it. Let me go live in Jamaica forever, right? But I know that I can't run away. I can't escape. I can't dodge the process. I have to embrace it. And at the same time, reach out for help. I will tell you guys, my biggest investments lately has been buying the relationships of people who can help me figure out this next level. Because remember, you cap out at a certain level, like the ceiling to where you hit the highest of whatever you've accomplished in life is the basement for that next level of where it is that you desire to go. So I'm literally in the basement level of that next, I'm in the basement period of that next level for where I want to go. And I've been investing in relationships saying, okay, my best self got me to where I'm at, but I need to go further. And I want to go further faster. And I want to know how to navigate the terrain in this territory. Can you teach me? Can you show me? Can you help me? Because I realize in this environment that's brand new to me, I am not an expert. I'm a rookie in the game, and I have to get help from people. And so it is expensive as hell to buy relationships from people, but it's a part of the process. The greatest advice I got from a millionaire who mentored me was to buy your friends, to buy those people, buy your access to the relationships that you can establish with the people that'll get you to the next level. And so that's kind of where I'm at, right? Just buying my way into different circles and connecting with people, just wanting to learn, hey, what is life like on this side of the fence? And what do I need to do to bring my talents and resources and insight into this environment and go to the next level? So if you find yourself at a place of stuck, invest in some relationships that can help get you to the next level. It's going to cost you like hell, and get over it, because you are your greatest asset. And if you're driving an expensive ASS car that is more than $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, you shouldn't be griping about investing in your greatest asset, which is you, right? Your mind and everything about you. So if you're paying a car note on a house, a car note on a car, or a house mortgage or whatever, get used to adding you into that investment on a monthly basis, because you are your greatest investment. So that's my insight on today. Feel free to head on over to Nicole S. Cooper fan page and connect with me there and shoot me your encouraging words. I'm not gonna lie, this is a hell of a season. It is hard and rough like hell. You hear me keep saying hell. I'm not a cursor, but I want to say drop a bunch of bombs right now, because I got camera equipment behind me I'm trying to put together. It's just like, Lord have mercy, help me, please. I need to get through this stage so I can just do the work. I just want to do the work. So anyway, guys, check me out, Nicole S. Cooper fan page, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.